Okay.
Look at it.
All right. So, you said sometimes you use 3 shampoos.
Yes, sometimes I use 3 shampoos, and the reason being is that if the person puts a lot of oils in their hair or products, you have to really make sure that the hair is nice and clean.
Right.
Because you don't want to actually be pressing or styling over dirty hair, of course. That's
Right.
just like putting perfume over a funky body. And you don't want to do that.
Right.
So you got to make sure that the hair is really clean. A lot of times, like after a person comes out of braids or weave, you want to shampoo the hair 3 times.
Right.
Because first and foremost, you want to do like a co-wash because you want the hair to be really detangled. Because if you go to shampoo the hair fresh out of braids, the hair will lock up because all of the hair that should be shedding, if the hair wasn't braided up, is now intertwined in the braids. So you got to detangle the hair really good. Depending on how long the braids was in the hair or how long the weave was in, you probably want to let the hair sit with some conditioner to soften up and detangle. You rinse that out and then you go in and shampoo. I'm not very big on clarifying shampoos only because they have cleansing agents in them, i.e. sulfates, that really strip hair of its natural oils. And that means you got to use a lot of product on the back end. So I would prefer to not use it. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you have to use a clarifying shampoo first to break up that gook, for lack of a better term, and that debris to get the hair really clean. And then you just follow up with a moisturizing shampoo and another smoothing shampoo or hydrating shampoo. And the accompanying conditioner, so that way the rest of your styling goes smoothly. So today, because your hair is actually really clean, it smells really good too.
Thank you.
What I'm going to be using is a company by the name of AG Hair, which I love. Very expensive company, hair care line, but it's so worth every penny. And I will tell any and everybody, you get what you pay for. Especially when it comes to hair care products. So this company is very much, it's vegan friendly for those of you that are vegans. So the cleansing agents that they have in it is actually derived from fruit. So it gets the hair clean, but it doesn't strip it of its natural oils, and it doesn't have any harsh chemicals, parabens, or any of that other stuff that we really don't want in our hair. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use their color care line because you still have color in your ends, so we want to make sure that we give that some extra TLH and TLC to make sure that these ends stay hydrated and moisturized and this hair continues to grow. So for you, I'll only do 2 shampoos because your scalp is really moisturized, your hair is moisturized, so you only need 2 shampoos. First and foremost, you want to rinse the hair down for like 5 to 7 minutes, depending on the level of product in the hair. I won't say dirtiness. Before you even shampoo your hair, you want to like break up all the product and kind of get it rinsed out completely instead of going like this with a bunch of shampoo. Your hair really honestly should never suds on the first shampoo, unless you just didn't put any product in your hair at all. Then chances are it'll suds on the first shampoo. If it's sudsing on the first shampoo, you're using too much shampoo. And then we'll follow up with the second shampoo, which will be the color care. And then I'll do a combination with the conditioner. Okay, so we'll stay on so you can see the movements. I'm giving you all the tips and tricks right now. So you can see the movements of how I shampoo the hair, and then we'll come back and we'll talk to you guys again. So get your questions ready. Come on back. All right, are you relaxed? All right, there we go. Make sure all that hair is in the bowl. Stretch your head all the way back for me. All right. I'm short. You short? That's the back. So we have smooth, Ooh, AG hair. And then we have color savvy, yes. You never want to shampoo the hair on extremely high heat. And the reason being is hot water strips your hair just like it strips your skin. It dries your hair out. So you want to use not cool, but lukewarm water, because you just want to shampoo the hair. You don't want to burn a person's scalp, and you don't want to strip the hair completely of all its natural oils and moisture. Moisture for a healthy scalp and for healthy hair is so essential, especially when you have color treated hair. So you want to make sure you're keeping as much natural oils and moistures in your hair as possible, unless you have excessive amount of sebum, which is oil. That is the technical term. And then, you might want to do something with that. But other than that, you don't want to strip your hair of its natural moisture and oil. Same thing with your skin, especially during this time of the year because it's so cold outside. You want to stay away from that. So as I'm talking, you can tell I'm rinsing the hair down really good, making sure that all of the hair is saturated with water. Lifting the neck and the head up, making sure you're getting the nape of the neck, getting beyond the occipital bone, because a lot of times we concentrate on the front portion of the head. The occipital bone is that little hump. Some people don't have it in the back of your head or in the middle section when everybody places their ponytails. And if you notice, that part of your hair tends to be a different texture than the rest of your hair. So you actually really want to concentrate on that area more so than in the front, because a lot of times that part of your hair gets neglected. It doesn't get shampooed correctly, doesn't get detangled correctly or conditioned correctly. And that's why that hair is always breaking off, along with the kitchen. That's an old school term. So when you're using a professional grade shampoo, you want a little bit goes a long way. Ladies, invest in some good shampoo. I'm telling you, it's like buying Dawn detergent over dollar store detergent. You only need a spoonful for a whole sink of dirty dishes. It lasts you longer. But when you're using the cheap stuff, you got to use a half a bottle. So you end up spending more money in the long run. Smarter, not harder. So you only need a dime size for the first shampoo. That's all you need. You don't need no more than that. Unless your hair is a little bit longer, a little bit thicker, you may want to go maybe a nickel size. But nah, you don't need more than that. So you want to make sure you get the front hairline, open that hair up, get to the middle. Still got shampoo in my hair. My hand, it goes a long way. Get the back, get the nape, concentrate, get the ends of the hair, and then we get to scrubbing. So I'm going to shampoo her. We'll come back when it's time for conditioning, and then we'll finish up and we'll wait for your questions. Did somebody ask a question? I can't tell.
No, it just says that somebody's watching.
Hi, I can't tell who's
Sonia
watching.
Burton.
Hi, I'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, so we'll be back in a few minutes. I'll show you what to do when it comes to conditioning, and I'm gonna save this video to my page as well, so you guys will be able to refer to this later.